Guys, I did it. I hit my 1 year anniversary selling on Amazon FBA. There were a lot of ups and downs, but it was totally worth it. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how much money I've made, what I've learned throughout my journey, and how I'm going to apply those learnings into my business and growing it moving forward. And basically everything that just happened to me and to my business during the last 12 months of my journey. In my channel, I share my very own Amazon FBA journey, Amazon FBA tips, and just anything that I'm learning from life. So if you want to follow my journey, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. First of all, I just want to give a huge shout out to my mentor, Miles, aka Nomad Millionaire. I wouldn't have gotten this far into my business this quickly if it wasn't for him. So thank you so much, Miles. I'm so grateful to have you by my side. And I just want to let you know that everyone always has a mentor. It doesn't matter how successful they are, there's always someone that's guiding them, and I'm just lucky enough to have someone like him by my side. And if you haven't checked him out yet, he has so much valuable content on his YouTube channel on how to make money online to create passive income so you could just live the freedom life that you've always wanted. And if you want to check him out, I'm going to leave the link to his YouTube channel in the description below. So let's get to it. How much money have I made? I'm going to just share this with you right now. Everyone else always makes you watch till the end of your video in order to share the numbers. I'm going to share that with you right now. So since starting last year of July of 2020, I have made $450,000, but keep in mind that is revenue and not profit. But this is still really, really amazing. I'm so proud of myself and how far I've come. I've surpassed all of my goals for my 1 year of starting Amazon FBA. Right here in this book, I keep all my dreams and my goals and my life goals and just quotes for myself that I want to keep in mind just to keep myself in check. And I keep like 1 year goals, 3 month, 6 month, 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year goals. And I also do goals for every single month. And last year, I set a goal for my 1 year of Amazon. I don't know if you see that. It says March 3rd, 2020, 1 year goal of Amazon FBA. And I wanted to hit 4 products at 5K each. That's crazy if you see it right here. 4 products, 5K each. And I surpassed that. I thought I would have some failed products in the beginning and all that stuff. And right now I have 9 products and they're doing like 10 to 15K each product. So I'm so proud of myself with that. And right now, I only put in 15 hours per week into my Amazon FBA business. So out of that $450,000 that I made in sales, I made $112,000 in profit. That's really crazy because imagine starting your own business and you're making 6 figures in your first year. Usually when you start businesses, like physical businesses, they don't start making any money until the first few years of the business. So keep that in mind. And I just wanted to share with you a breakdown of how much everything costs, all the expenses and stuff. I'm gonna leave that right here. You check that out and pause the video if you want to read all this, because I'm not gonna stay like this for 10 seconds for you to read it. But anyways, I believe that anyone can do this business. You just have to put your heart and your mind to this. Anyone can do it, and you don't need that much money to start. And if you're having trouble on getting started with this business, I want you to take a look at my video on why I started Amazon FBA. It's a really, really personal story. I'm gonna leave that above or in the description below, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. How much money did I start this business with? So I started this business with $9,000. I started with 2 products. My first product cost me $6,000 to start, and my second product cost me $3,000 to start. But after the success of these 2 products, I decided to throw in an extra $35,000 into these 2 products in order to snowball my business, because during Christmas time, in order for me to get the max potential, I needed to insert an extra $35,000. And I want to mention to you that if I didn't have the $35,000 extra to invest into the business, I would have definitely taken out a $35,000 loan, because this is after knowing that these products are successful, which puts me at a very, very low risk of investment. I know that I wouldn't lose money, and at the worst case scenario, I would just break even. So that's why I decided to put an extra $35,000, and that's why I would take out an extra $35,000 loan. So I don't want you to think that if you don't have $45,000 to start this business, you won't be successful at it. These 2 products have brought in $130,000 profit since starting 1 year ago, and I want to mention that this $130,000 profit is higher than my overall profit because I'm measuring these two products as their own entities and not including business expenses. And if you enjoyed this video so far, hit that thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. Where I'm at now, so this year has been a huge roller coaster in terms of the business, but everything should be settling down once fall starts. I have been just breaking even and even losing money the last 3-4 months of my Amazon FBA journey because of things not going my way and because of me having to make crucial business decisions. But within the next month or two, I should start picking up huge profits, and I'm expecting to make anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 in profit every single month starting in September. So I haven't been making money the last few months with my business because I had to think about what's best for the overall growth of my business. I needed to focus on the single most important thing without having the emotional attachment to money. Although you're in a business and it's about making money, you have to learn to detach your emotions to money so that you can make clear, concrete decisions for what's best for the overall growth of your business. I've just launched 7 products last few weeks, and this is what I've been putting my attention to, just make sure that the launches go well. I've been working a little bit more. I'm still clocking in at 15 to 18 hours per week into my Amazon FBA business. I'm going to make a separate video sharing my experience launching multiple products at once on Amazon, so stay tuned for that. But my launches are going well. Out of those 7 products, I only have 1 failed product, and that 1 failed product cost me $6,500 to launch. And on top of that, I have 2 products that's not showing up anywhere on Amazon's database. So I'm trying to figure out the solution right now so that I could just make those products appear in a database so that I could sell more units and just to see if those products could be more successful than they are. I just want to note to you that Amazon, their seller support is not going to be there for you most of the time when you have any problems with their systems. So you're going to have to learn how to troubleshoot and figure out the solutions by yourself. Right now, I have $160,000 in inventory on Amazon. This is crazy, but you have to put in money in order to make money. And right now, I'm paying myself really minimal, $1,500 per month because this is all I need in order to live. And I'm throwing the rest of the money back into Amazon so I could grow it further, and so that later on, I'll be able to pay myself more while still being able to grow it. And eventually, my metrics are going to be 20% goes to me, 40% goes to taxes, and 40% goes to growing my business. Where are you right now in your journey? It doesn't matter if you're just starting out, just let me know your thoughts down below. It's gonna give you a little motivation and some accountability because you're putting yourself out there for everyone else to see, and it's gonna help you get to work. So just let me know below and I look forward to reading it. Ups and downs. So I'll just briefly share with you some things that's happened to me. I'm happy that these things are happening to me right now while my business is still small and not happening to me for the first time when I have like 30 products. So I'm grateful for having this knowledge now. I want to let you know that everything is not going to go your way and you're just going to have to learn to roll with the punches. So one thing that happened to me, my first product had a copycat. So a copycat came into the niche. They copied my product, copied my listing, copied my keywords, my pictures, and they sold it at a lower price. So I've been battling them for 3 months so I could get them to not be a threat to me anymore. And I've been losing sales. My sales dropped in half because of them. And because my sales dropped in half, I have too much inventory in Amazon right now because I accounted for double the sales, right, for like 3-4 months. So now that I'm coming to long-term storage fees, so I'm trying to avoid that. So right now I'm selling this product at break even so that I can just get it out of the way. But one good thing is this competitor is no longer a threat to me. My second product, a competitor upvoted all of the negative reviews so that when customers click on my product, all they see are the negative reviews and they're not going to buy my product unless they don't even look at the reviews. So because of the negative reviews, people don't really want to buy my product anymore. So my sales have dropped 3 times. And on top of that, those negative reviews flagged Amazon to thinking that my product is not safe. So Amazon had me get 1, the liability insurance, which cost $1,500, and 2, they made me do multiple tests. And also, Amazon banned my products for a few weeks and stopped me from selling this product. So right now I have way too much inventory in Amazon and I'm going to have long-term storage fees because of these things that's happened. 3, my 7 products that I just launched a few weeks ago, they were delayed 2 to 3 months. So I ordered these products at the end of December and they were supposed to be live in April, but they weren't live until the end of June. And this happened because of COVID. China got hit with another wave, so they had to shut down everything for a month and a half in January to February. And also on top of that, there's a shortage of supply of raw materials. The fourth thing is, since I have too much inventory in my first and second product, Amazon is restricting me from sending in any more inventory of any of my other 7 products. So right now, I'm only selling my first 2 products at break even. These 2 products were making $10,000 per month in profit. And right now I'm breaking even because I'm focused on the overall growth and what's the single most important thing for me to do really well with my business, so I can send in all of my products. And my first 2 products, I'll get rid of the inventory, and I know that within 2 months after I get rid of them, these 2 products will start bringing $10,000 per month in profit again, and these other 7 products are going to keep selling and make me profit anyway. So because of all these things that's happened to me, just these things, there's other things that's happened, but because of these things, I've lost over $100,000 to $150,000 in profit the last few months because of this. But one good thing is that all these products are selling really well, so I know that these are going to be really successful. So I'm just trying to think about this long term and not right now, where I'm heading. So I'm not going to launch any more products this year, although I have 5 to 10 products lined up for January of 2022 next year, and I'm going to start designing these products after I place the Q4 order and after I complete the launches of these new products that I just launched. And something really, really crazy, I need to somehow find a way to get a loan of $120,000 by August in order for me to meet the max potential for Christmas time. So I need to get a loan or a cash advance or open up multiple credit cards with 0 APR or something like that. Because if I'm able to get that $120,000 loan, I'm gonna be able to hit close to $1 million during Christmas time, and I'm gonna be able to close out this year with making over $300,000 in profit. So what is my main focus right now? My main focus is not making money. It's right now, it's pushing out as many units as possible for all my products so that I can raise my IPI score and so that I can raise my inventory level. This will let me send in as many units as I want into Amazon, and this will allow me to have unlimited amount of storage space there during Christmas. And on top of that, I want to rank all my products to the top of the first page and make it stick and be able to get as many reviews as quickly as possible so that I'll be ready in time for Christmas. And 2, I need to figure out how to get that $120,000 loan to invest for Christmas time. Lessons I've learned. So there are so many mistakes that I've made, and I made a video about that. I'm going to leave the link above or in the description below. But the main things that I've learned for myself is 1, focus on what you can control. So for instance, that copycat that came into my niche, I could easily let my mind get like torn down because of the competitor and they're taking away my sales and all that stuff and all that, and I could easily just lose my mind with that, right? You just have to figure out what you can control about the situation, not what you cannot control about the situation, because you can't control it, right? So why worry about it? Why stress about it? Focus on what you can control. So what you can control is 1, you could launch multiple new products that's going to just swarm them and you could just beat the competitor that way. Or 2, learn how to take them out, meaning that make sure that you're on the top of the first page and that customers are buying your product over theirs. So those are 2 things that you can control. Don't worry about what you can't control. Number 2 is focus on the 80-20 principle. So 20% of the work that you do is going to give you 80% of the results, and 80% of the work you do is going to give you the 20% of the results. So eliminate the noise and just focus on that 20% that's going to give you the 80% of results. So that's going to propel you forward the easiest and quickest way possible. Which leads to the next thing, which is always think about what's the single most important thing right now, and figure out how to solve that single most important thing with the least amount of complications. Which leads to the next thing, which is focus on the main task. So when you start your day, start with the most important thing for that day and work your way down. You should be only giving yourself 2 tasks per day. That's enough for you to be productive for your business. Anything more than that's going to cloud your brain and you're not going to be able to finish any of the stuff because you have so many things on your list. So give yourself a feasible to-do list to do for that day, and you're just going to be clouded and you're going to be more busy than productive, which leads to the last thing. Busy does not mean productive. So this is where the majority of the people waste too much time during work, where another person with the same task as me would spend 8 to 12 hours doing, while I only spend 3 to 4 hours. So what is my vision moving forward with this business? So eventually I only want to work 2 hours per day, 4 days a week. And next year I want to hire a team so that I can step away from the business and let it run on autopilot, so that I can create 100% passive income for myself, and so that I could just live my life and enjoy it 100%, right? And I want to do this while being able to make $1,000 in profit per day. By the end of this year, I want to be able to hit $1 million in sales, and I want to be able to hit $100,000 in sales per month. That's $30,000 in profit per month. But for next year, my goal is to make $1 million in profit. And my biggest goal, my ultimate goal with this business is to be able to make $6 million in sales in 1 year's time. That's paying myself $1,000 every single day, 365 days of the year after taxes, while still being able to put 40% of my profit back into growing the business. And this is my ultimate goal and my vision of financial freedom. So should you start Amazon FBA? I only have one answer to that question, and the answer is hell yes, you should start Amazon FBA, because if you want to change your life, I mean really change your life and gain financial freedom in a relatively short amount of time, then do Amazon FBA. You only live once and you deserve to live your life right now, not be stuck at a 9-to-5 job for the next 30 years of your life. The biggest thing is just having the discipline to be consistent every single day at this business while enjoying the process and the journey of it, and the journey of your life. And the biggest thing is just getting started. So if you have any questions, just let me know below or in the Facebook group. I'll leave the Facebook group link in the description below, and I'm here for you, okay? And that's it. I'm so proud of how far I've come with this journey. And this is just the beginning, guys, and there's so much more that awaits ahead of me, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll catch you soon, okay?